What's going on, everybody? Keith here, Two Guys How To. June's down there getting some more tools, and we're just shooting a video right now just to show you on this Bobcat 773. We've got a sensor leak to the hydraulic. It's called the charge pressure sender switch, and it actually goes right back in here. We've got the back of the Bobcat open here right now. Let's see if we can get this off. This is the back of the unit. You can see right here to the right of the oil filter or the hydraulic filter, there's a switch in there. Depending on what unit you have on the 773, one takes a 3-pin and one takes a 2-pin. This one's a 3-pin. It doesn't have the digital dash. It's got the gauge dash. If you have the digital dash, it's going to be the 2-pin style, and it's going to be a little bit smaller. So we've got this new part in from Bobcat. I was using it Sunday loading up asphalt chunks, and saw it leaking right out of the back of the sending unit. And we've got the new one. It's a quantity of one. It's a 670705. And let's get it on out of this package here and see what this thing looks like. You can see what it looks like. It just screws in. So we're gonna put some Teflon tape here, and you just screw it in with actually it's a 1/2-inch wrench right here. Teflon tape here. And it screws right up into there into another piece that accepts this male end here, and you've got a little teeny hole in here, and somehow this is regulating the pressure of the hydraulic pump, and sometimes it'll send you a signal up into the dashboard right up there. Let's see if we can get it to where the light will come on. And actually this thing was leaking, so I think it was a fail-safe basically. This light was turning on, letting you know that something was wrong in the back. So I noticed a little bit of shudder when I was lifting the front boom up and down, and it could be possibly just running low of hydro fluid, or the pressure isn't right back there. So it kind of tripped that light to let me know something was up. So I told June this morning, we went and got parts, and we're ready to install this. So let's get some tools ready and get this pressure switch in here, and get this thing operable again. All right, we got the back door open. This one we got propped open with a big, long 2x6 June found. So basically we're just gonna go in here. There's a clip, a quick connect clip. It clips to the back.
But it's on the back side of there. Yours might be in the front.
Yeah, of course this one's on the back side depending on how far you screw in the switch.
To get to it, take this little jug out.
So he's gonna take that antifreeze overflow bucket out and just kind of set it to the side. I'll hold that, and then he goes up around the underneath to get to that clip. Boom, that's off, good to go. And probably just set that, slide that back in there. It's gonna leak a little bit of fluid out of there, but it's no big deal. It's already been leaking down on the bottom of the motor and dripping out over here anyway. So he's got 2 wrenches. What, you got a 5/8 and a 1/2-inch. And we're going to try to do it without removing that hydro filter. Let me see if I can get down on this side on you. It's just right back in there. It's quick and easy. So once you recognize the problem, double checking with that light. It could possibly be red up in the front, or ours was literally leaking fluid out of it. So the backside just must be worn out and blown out. You might need a little breaker bar on there. It's a tight little fit. You can get to it better if you remove the filter, but we're going to try to see if we can keep the filter in. Yeah, that's all it is. That's the old one, and that's the new one. So we don't know what's wrong, but for some reason it was just leaking out of it looked like almost up in there where the pins go. All right, and June's got some PTFE tape he's putting on there, and he's going opposite direction of the way it spins in. That way when you screw it in, the tape doesn't back off. So it's pretty good. He's just gonna get it back up in there, get it mounted. We're not going to bore you with that, and we're going to double check the connection here. You can see it's 3-prong, and might just use a little bit of dielectric grease up in there and get this thing back up and running and start it and see if that fixes our problem with that light up front there. All right, so June's got the switch in. He's going down to get some dielectric grease for the prongs that go into the switch. And you've got your diesel fill right over here, and you've got your hydro check stick and your hydro fill right here. So if we go ahead and check this hydro now when it's off, it's still a little low. So you're really supposed to check it when it's on. That way that pump's moving and everything's circulating the right way. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some now and bring it to the fill mark, and then start it and check it once the unit's on. Make sure it is full all the way to the top. Because I know we did lose some, and I added some just to get through so I could dump these blocks and move these blocks. So let's go ahead and just add some to this right now and bring it to the fill. We're using it's a Bobcat hydraulic hydrostatic fluid. We got it at the Bobcat dealer. But if you don't have one in your town or whatever, it takes an ISO 46. So if you get an ISO 46 equivalent, Traveler at the tractor store, or order it online, it'll be fine. Let it run, let it get pumped in there, let that switch do what it's going to do. Really, you could probably just leave that tucked in there and drip for a second. We can go ahead and start it up. You ready? Yep. No tools, everything good. Let's go ahead and check this while it's running, the hydro check stick. Just about right. It's almost over. If it went a little bit heavier, I would have overfilled it. You see, you got these lines on here with an arrow. Just make sure it's up to that top line. We're good. Double check that dashboard light up there. See if that check engine light's off. Yeah, you can see the light's good now. I'm going to lift it up, do a couple movements, see if we get any leakage in the back there. Good. It was mainly when I lifted the arm, the main boom up and down under high pressure, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Double check everything. Good. So we're done. We're out of here. We're on to move to the next. We're actually going to do the lift cylinders on each side, the side rams seals, and then move on to fixing part in the bucket. So we'll have those videos shortly. Check out the other videos. Keith, Two Guys How To. June's out of here. He already went down to the garage. So check out the other videos. Thanks for checking us out. Hopefully this helps you. Don't freak out. I think that part was about maybe 60 bucks, something like that, I don't know, but it gets us back on the road, no downtime. So I went up the street and grabbed one, and we're out of here. Peace. What's up, Iggy? Talk to him before I shut the video down. Oh yeah. Yep. You're not a pig, you're a lawyer. He's not a pig, he's a lawyer. Peace. I'm not a pig, I'm a lawyer.